Hi everyone! In this video I'll be sharing with you how I make my delicious chicken and spinach curry. This meal goes perfectly with rice, it goes really well with naan, or you can even have it with couscous and some chickpeas. So let's jump straight into the recipe. What I've used are the following ingredients. We've got 2 bags of fresh spinach, got about 600 grams of chicken breasts, 1 tablespoon of chopped garlic, 1 can of chopped tomatoes, 2 medium onions, 1 green chilli, and then for the seasoning I'm using 1 teaspoon of salt, chilli, cumin, coriander powder, 1/3 of a teaspoon of turmeric, and 1 heaped teaspoon of curry powder. So I've started off by finely chopping my chilli and my onions, and what you're going to want to do is add about 3 tablespoons of cooking oil into a pan and add to that your 1 tablespoon of chopped garlic and your chilli, and you're just going to want to cook that for about a minute. Once that's done, we're going to chuck in the onions and we're going to cook that for about 3 to 4 minutes until the onions have a nice golden tan. I'm just cutting the chicken into sort of medium-sized pieces, just speeds up the cooking process a little bit. And in the meantime, my onions are nice and tan, got a nice light golden colour. At this stage we're going to add in all our delicious seasoning and spices, and we're going to mix it all up and cook it for a further 1 to 2 minutes. At this point you can see there's not a lot of oil in my pan, and that's because I like to keep the calories in my meals low, and a great way of doing that is by just reducing the amount of oil you cook in. So it is totally optional. If you guys want to add more oil, you can do. So I've added the chicken into my pan and I'm going to coat that up really well with onions and the spices, and we're just going to cook that on medium-high heat for about 5 to 6 minutes. So whilst my chicken's cooking, I'm going to go ahead and roughly chop up my mountain of spinach. Spinach is full of fibre and antioxidants. It's a great food to sneak into your meals. Fear not, this gigantic mountain of spinach will wilt away once it's cooked really well in the curry. So don't be put off by the amount of spinach in this recipe, it's all really good for you. So after about 5-6 minutes of the chicken cooking, we're going to add in the chopped tomatoes into the pan. You can also use about 4 fresh tomatoes if you've got that lying around in the kitchen, and you're going to want to just stir and cook the tomatoes with the chicken for about 3 minutes. The next step is adding our gigantic mountain of spinach. I promise you, fear not, the spinach will reduce by like 90%, you'll see in the next clip. So I'm going to add about half of the spinach first, give that a stir, and then add the remaining half, and you can literally see after about a minute the spinach has just disappeared into the pan, which is great. So what I've done now is I've increased the heat of my gas to medium-high, and I'm gonna just stir this for about 5 minutes and really cook the spinach and the chicken until all the liquid has reduced. So this is what the end result should look like. It's a super delicious, healthy meal. The chicken is so succulent and full of flavour, and all the vegetables in the recipe add lots of healthy goodness for your body. I really hope you enjoyed this recipe. Let me know in the comment section below if you try it and what you think. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Take care, bye!